What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at 13 strange Dutch habits. Okay, so I'm guessing there'll be some habits here that we don't actually know about. So yeah, let's watch the video, find out what these habits actually are. If you're new to the channel, guys, don't forget to go smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. It really does help out. Go check out this Discord community. Link is below in the description. And yeah, let's get on with the video. Let's see what we got.
I've been living in the UK for the last 7 years now, and for me it's really easy to pick up on some what I think are strange British habits. But nonetheless, we shouldn't forget that the Dutch have a few strange habits of their own.
Alright.
So in this video I'm going to talk about 13 habits that I think are not strange at all, but as a foreigner they might be. So the first thing I'm
So
going
for
to talk
foreigners
about
it will be
is
strange.
gezellig.
Gezellig?
So for you this comes from your throat. So it doesn't sound very appealing, but gezellig is very important in Dutch culture. So it might translate as cozy or nice, but there's not a real proper English translation for the word. So what are things that are gezellig then? It can mean seeing your friends that you haven't seen in a long time, spending time with family, going out for dinner. A city can be gezellig. So it's a very broad concept.
Okay.
So the second thing is where I'm going to talk about birthday parties.
Birthdays.
When you go to a Dutch birthday party, you will often see lots of Dutch people sitting in a circle talking about general things, such as the weather. But what a lot of people
Such as
find
the weather.
strange about this all, that you don't just celebrate the birthday boy or girl, you congratulate their parents, you might even congratulate their brothers.
Yeah, I've heard this before actually.
You go around a long circle, and all of them, you congratulate them, giving them 3 kisses on each.
Okay, so it's as if it's a birthday for the whole family then. That's pretty interesting.
Thing is that Dutch people do have a habit of being thrifty and not liking to spend money on a lot of things.
Okay.
So if you give someone Dutch a compliment on like clothes or...
Always the same with Netherlands, looking but not buying. I see how it is. I'd say it's most people are like this. Not everyone is, but you know, if you see something you like, you might think of the price, maybe think of it like double. It depends if you get past a month, you know. But yeah, let's see.
Something else that they bought. Surprisingly, some of them might come back to not saying like, "Oh, thank you," but also saying, "This is such a good bargain. This is how much I paid for it." So finding those really good deals that are really cheap, that's a typical Dutch quality.
Okay. So the Dutch do go for the cheap stuff.
Fun. It's probably one of my favorite Dutch habits.
Okay.
I really can't go without licorice.
Licorice.
So
oh
licorice
yeah.
in the Netherlands comes in all sizes, all shapes. You can have something really sweet, but the more traditional version is very salty.
I don't like these, to be
When
honest.
you go to restaurants, they would give you this little lollipop, which seemed quite normal, but then when you bite it, there's like pure salt in the inside.
Wow.
So I've taken licorice with me everywhere when I went on my travels, for instance when I went to Brazil. And I haven't really found a lot of people outside of the Netherlands that actually really like the salty licorice.
Yeah. Nah, bro. For me, licorice, I absolutely hate it. I can't eat that thing, bro. So it's either you love it or you hate it. You can't be in between, bro. You can't.
The fifth one is when you go camping as a Dutch person, you go camping in style. So while with camping, a lot of people think of like getting in touch with nature and going back to basics.
Yeah.
Lots of Dutch people would have a caravan, so you have nice hot water for your own shower, very comfortable, and my parents even...
Well, that's a nice way to go camping with a caravan, like have all the equipment ready for you, like you're well sorted out, so that's pretty handy.
I've got a camper, so they can tour around. The sixth one is about frietjes, so which are the Dutch fries. So you can buy them in every street corner in the Netherlands.
Fries.
Wow, that doesn't seem like a strange habit maybe. We do tend to add a lot of mayonnaise to it, and the mayonnaise does taste differently than what you would be used to in the UK, so it has a different flavour. What people might even find stranger is that you can also have satay on top of it, which I really like. It's a really nice peanut sauce. So it's not just the fries itself, it's also the topping that goes with it.
All right.
And you've got some typical Dutch snacks such as croquettes and frikandel.
Oh yeah, these vending machines with snacks. I've seen these ones as well on previous videos. These are absolutely amazing, bro. You just put like coins in and you get the food ready, bro.
Really get here in the UK. Eight,
that's amazing.
This is all about cycling. So if you think of the Netherlands, it's such a small
cycling.
country.
That's the biggest one, bro.
Drive for maybe 3-4 hours and you could cross the whole of the country. So relatively speaking, everything is close by, and because it's so flat, it's very easy to see everywhere. So for us, it would be very normal to use just cycling as a commute to go to work. So we've got dedicated bicycle lanes, unlike in the UK, and the Dutch wouldn't be all kitted out to go for a bike ride, because usually people cycle without their helmets on. The 9th point, this is about King's Day, or really any time where the Dutch celebrate something.
The quality of this video, like the sound isn't too great, to be honest. Hopefully you can hear it well enough, but I'm getting a bit stuck as well, like listening to her voice.
I think we would dress up completely in orange.
Yeah, orange is the Dutch color.
The official color of the Dutch royal family, and because they came from the house of Oranje, which means orange. But really, it's not just all about King's Day. So we would dress up in orange, for instance, on World Cup football matches, or anything where we tend to celebrate things. So any Dutch person would have like an orange jacket or something in their cupboard just to celebrate for the right occasion. The 10th thing, this is not about the general Dutch houses, but if you would go to the Netherlands, you might find that some of those typical, very narrow Dutch houses by the canal, that they've got these kind of twisted steps going up all the way, and it might seem quite dangerous to you that you have to go down all the way 2 stairs if you want to go to the toilet.
Wow.
So the houses can seem a bit dangerous if you're not used to what they are. So point 11, well, I can't count it on my fingers anymore.
Yeah,
for the Dutch, it's pretty normal that a big part of our country is below sea level. So we're not worried about it at all, and we've got systems in place to control the water for quite a long time.
That's good.
And the funny thing is that I've heard Dutch people tend to be really
Dutch engineers are just really good with like controlling the sea level and water level and all that stuff. So yeah, achievement completed, I guess.
And he used to say that this was because we have to have our head above the water. The 12th tip is probably one of my favorites. And this is all about having
chocolate, bro. Who doesn't love chocolate,
man? We're not
really
talking here about a chocolate cake as such, but we're talking about having bread. It's very typical Dutch, because we would have bread in the morning, we would have it in the afternoon as well. But what is unusual is that we tend to have a lot of chocolate on it.
Wow.
Then there's no limit here, because you can have chocolate paste, chocolate sprinkles, chocolate savings, anything you want.
That's pretty cool, bro.
And the final point, on point 14, is Sinterklaas. Who would celebrate Christmas on the 25th of December if you've got Sinterklaas on the 5th of December, a bit earlier? So generally, kids would get their presents from Sinterklaas rather than having a lot of presents for Christmas, as you might see in the UK. And one of my favorite things for Sinterklaas as well is all the candy that comes with it.
Oh yeah.
And not surprisingly,
that's what we love.
12 about the chocolate. For Sinterklaas, we also get chocolate letters. So you would get your own name spelled in chocolate letters.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Luckily, my name is quite long. So here was my list of 13 things that I find are actually quite normal, but I can imagine for people living outside the Netherlands, this might not be the case. So if you want to know more about the quirky British habit.
Wow, so that was actually a pretty interesting video. Did enjoy her video, to be honest. I just wish her microphone was a bit better. I see here she has other things about like Netherlands, Dutch versus English food. That looks interesting. I might look at that, you know. Let me know if you want to see this one, guys. And yeah, I think that's about it for this video, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, guys, go smash the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. And yeah, we'll be seeing you on the next video, guys. Thanks for watching and peace out.